Say.
Did you say you were downloading Uncharted as well?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, boosting huge air! So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
I think this one calls for some air guitar celebrations.
2008.
An enormous quadruple backflip with an impeccable grab.
Yes! Boom!
Oh! We felt that one all the way up here in the booth, and I'm sure the judges did too.
What?
Oh, just going down at the end. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. A dizzying quadruple backflip with a perfect grab.
I'm taking my dog person outside. I'll be right back.
Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class.
Right there.
Quadruple backflip with a grab. She gave it one heck of a shot and turned in a very impressive start. What a kickoff to the season with that. Quad backflip, and our first glimpse of possible contenders for South Korea.
こうしっかりこういう風にやってオリンピックここではいい結果取れるようにと思ってやってきた部分が人一倍あったと思うから、あんまりハーフパイプ以外はずれてこなかったですね、この4年は。みんなというか仲間とフリーライディングで楽しくやる時間もやっぱスノーボードの文化としてそれが一番苦しい先の楽しいことでもあったりするから。
By the end of the tour, the long journey towards the 2018 Olympic Winter Games has begun. But in between the rigorous training, athletes know that sometimes a break is needed, which is why she decides to venture to Japanese backcountry to explore the landscape on offer.
No, they all failed. That's funny. Come on, damn it. Fucking person wouldn't turn. Okay.
After a brief but well-earned moment of escapism in beautiful Japanese backcountry, the harsh reality of what lies ahead rears its head once again. Preparation and training for the 2018 games.
Wow, I didn't even touch that tree, yo. Not this one, though.
So we had our test event this year. I won that event, which was pretty cool. So that was my first time in Korea. The half pipe was probably one of the best half pipes I've ever ridden in my life.
En slopestyle, l'épreuve pré-olympique, elle a eu lieu en 2016. Et c'était un truc hyper créatif. Ils ont créé de multiples accès sur les rails, sur les sauts, ils ont fait des sauts de côté. Ils ont fait un truc génial.
And by really going more creative with the course designs and trying to think outside the box and make these courses that are very different from one another, it allows runs to be a lot more unique and for people to stand out by doing something creative, doing something really difficult on a scary feature, whatever it is. And I think that the South Korea event will definitely showcase that.
While slopestyle competitions have played a major role in snowboarding, both before and after its inclusion in the 2014 Olympic Winter Games in Sochi, it became clear that events were becoming tiresome when style began to take a backseat in favor of a spin-to-win mentality. For South Korea, design has been brought back to the fore. For many of the athletes, the course in Phoenix Snow Park promises to be one of the most creative in any slopestyle event to date. And 2 years out from the 2018 games, she's handed her first opportunity to experience it.
So I should probably buy an external hard drive for my PVG. PC, yes.
That thing sucked. Ow, that one definitely sucked.
Sounds like someone fell in real life.
Joining a number of athletes from around the world, she's able to test out the innovative and extremely progressive course, quickly realizing that its stunning design gives her a huge amount of options that will ultimately influence her final run in 2018.
Nor would I.
Just what is this? Another the white mage this time. Blah blah. Modified glow, swap some stuff out. I guess the glow freaking makes it where the weapon says healers adjust on it, I guess.
That didn't count. I don't know what happened didn't count.
At time, I grew up to become a blitzball. Blitzball is also a game from one of the previous Final Fantasy.
I gotta land on both of those and ride them all the way. Okay, that happened.
Bruh. There's a mod that makes the chakra into freaking boomerangs.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, seriously, they had that on. Missed that one. These checkpoints are not easy to see. Missed that one though. That last one.
I don't remember if mine being shared, by the way. It might be.
Which is fine.
On s'est demandé ce que le décalage allait nous faire. Combien de jours avant il fallait qu'on arrive pour être bien les premiers jours des entraînements. Donc on a regardé à peu près, voilà, ça nous a servi à ça déjà. Ensuite, on a vu le site de compétition. Donc on a vu ce que nous proposait le pipe. C'est un pipe où on peut faire que 4 hits. D'habitude, on en a 5 voire 6. Ça veut dire que pour les jeux, on risque de proposer un truc d'un peu particulier. Et puis aussi pour la neige, on a pris notre ski tech avec nous. Les températures, tout. D'avoir un accès au site, c'est bien parce que ça enlève encore une fois une partie de tout le stress qu'il y aura. Tout ce qui peut nous éviter du stress ou de la peur, avant, c'est que du bon pour le jour de la compétition.
Every single time she steps up, I get goosebumps. She's so technical, so skilled, and so in control of everything out there. I really do feel we are looking at a future Olympic champion.
Holy shit, 12 grand.
And into the nose press. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. A front flip, nice and clean with a very smooth landing. .360 with a smooth grab. Locked on grab on that double rodeo.
What?
Switch to cork, 540.
Here I come.
Huge air. Maybe we'll see some. Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home.
Wasn't that bad?
Going down at the end. tight grab. Not a lot of time to pull a trick out of the bag with that weak jump. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was
Fuck
in.
me, dude.
Firing up that triple front flip with a clean grab. Into the 360 with a smooth landing. Rodeo with a grab at the end. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Connecting the grab to that 900. Just couldn't seem to stay in control of the landing on that one. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Massive quadruple front flip with a grab. The judges look for variety in a run, and we're not seeing that here.
Okay, I'll still be first.
Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. Nice switch up to the rodeo and nailing the landing at the end. Nailing that double backflip with a grab. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end of that smooth 540. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off a dizzy quad rodeo with a flawless grab. It's something else to see someone so focused and so like that. If you want to see what a true champion looks like, then focus all of your attention on this one.
Now I'm gonna eat, so there. I'm gonna open up. Ooh, I guess, depending on if there's any episodes. Why is this not working? This is grayed out.
Opportunities for a break in her intense schedule, although few and far between, are the ones she'll cherish long after they've ended. With the test event in Korea under her belt, and another coming up in just 1 week's time, the next 24 hours are a chance to relax and take in the stunning Japanese backcountry at her own pace.
I just ate all kinds of shit right there. Ow. Tree.
Where do I go to check?
I often feel like overwhelmed a little bit by the different pressures that you have on you because it's an individual sport, so you don't have a team to worry about. With the exception of the Olympics, it's like the one time that you're on a team. But even within our individual sport, we have sponsors and we have fans, and there's different communities that everyone is trying to please and trying to do right by with your performance, and so it puts a lot of pressure. One of the toughest things to do is figuring out how to kind of overcome that pressure and just ski for yourself and try and make yourself happy, and all you can really control is how you're going to ski, and so the focus has to just be on yourself.
With last year's test event a success and the new competitive season beginning, her motivation for the upcoming competitions as well as the 2018 Olympic Winter Games is what drives her forward towards her end goal. But like all the other freestyle athletes, the competitive scene plays a vital role in her lifestyle. Events such as this major slopestyle competition in Japan are an essential part of building confidence as well as testing new tricks and runs on the competitive scene.
But in Fahrenheit,
about to
saying
catch
that
our
my
first
GPU
glimpse of the
is
biggest
91
sensation
degrees
of last
Fahrenheit,
season.
and
For me, we are looking at one of the most versatile
107
athletes in
degrees
years,
Fahrenheit
and I'm
for the
curious to see
CPU.
what she can do after last year's
For
test event. in
Celsius,
South
it's
Korea.
33 degrees Celsius and 42 degrees Celsius. I don't know if that's bad or
And right into the tail press. Backflip with a perfect grab. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Locking in the grab tightly during the backflip. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. 360 with a very clean grab. Ridiculous skill level on that grab on the quadruple back. That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air is... Oh, man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Quadruple rodeo with a sick grab. Oh, boosting huge air. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end.
okay, I'm worried now.
I wasn't expecting
I have
that.
a color
I really
animation
thought
thing for
that
the
one was landing.
the PC, and one of them's for the system vitals. And right now it's in yellow.
The judges want to see grabs during the tricks, and that's
color
exactly
of the
what they
system
got at the
vital
end of
is
that
yellow.
backflip.
If it's in the good, it's supposed to be green.
I think
It's
this one
yellow.
calls for some air guitar
I haven't run it for a
celebrations.
while.
You ain't got in a wide enough open area to get hair.
This thing actually has my window open behind it now.
I don't mean nothing. If it's in a very tight space, it's not going to get much air.
Actually, there's no heat coming from it at all. That's weird. So what was cool air?
Straight into the cork. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth
I'll let my
360.
computer rest for a while. I
A
have had it on
ridiculous
for a good
double
couple hours.
backflip with a grab. Holding onto the grab during that 360.
I'll come back to that later. I was gonna watch Hulu.
Oh,
Hulu
taking some
application
huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all.
Oh,
Talk
that's
about
right.
bad luck. Stomping that 50-50. Killer triple rodeo with a grab. Locking down the grab into the 720. A dizzying quadruple backflip with a perfect grab. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
Why was I force this one?
Oh! We felt that one all the way up here in the booth. I'm sure the judges did too.
Where that?
Stomping that 50-50. Cork with a grab. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we... Oh! Big fall right there. That trick was hitting home. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. Lots of variety from the trick bag on show here. The double backflip with a grab. Nailing the grab coming out of that backflip. Nice, great height coming out of that jump. So nicely locking into that grab on the big triple front flip. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it. A big quad rodeo with a grab. That was ridiculous. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividend, burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. A sick triple front flip with a very tight grab. Rodeo with a clean grab.
Yeah!
Wait, maybe not. I really don't.
360 with a very clean grab. A 180 executed with lots of style. Huge triple front flip with a grab. And straight into the nose press. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Unbelievable. Look at the height coming off that jump. Quadruple backflip with a grab. So focused, so in the zone. This is simply unbelievable to watch. A dizzying quad rodeo with a flawless grab. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Clamping down hard with the grab during the huge 1080. Nice. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. .360 with a smooth grab. Locking in the grab tightly during the backflip. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. An impressive run that firmly cements her status as the slopestyle favorite for the 2018 games. It doesn't look like the summer hiatus has had any sort of adverse effect on her abilities. She's gotten off to a strong start this new season, and she knows how to work those features for maximum points.
Hey, here's a show recommendation for you too. Well, if you don't have Hulu, never mind.
No, I don't.
One of you did. There's a show called Breeders. It's
nailing that double backflip with a grab. An enormous quadruple backflip with an impeccable grab. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? A ridiculous double backflip with a grab. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. A jaw-dropping, that would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched.
Yeah, it's about two parents raising their kids. Funny part is that they're both England, so you know how Englanders are when they get freaking pissed off.
Boosting huge air.
Funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Running through
That's
tricks
what it
like
is.
it
Yeah.
was nothing. This run is a master class.
So he's like, so we talk to his kids, and all of a sudden he's like, "F off!" with his
Perfect
kids.
grab during that huge
Fuck
triple
We're having a
rodeo.
conversation here. Yeah. No. It's the other way.
Throwing in a tight grab on that 720.
I've only heard the other one.
Rodeo with a grab. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Lots of variety from the trick bag on show here. The double backflip with a grab. Perfect grab during that head-spinning double rodeo. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Miles of style, triple rodeo with a vice-like grab. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck.
He does though.
Shit, I'm gonna have to try harder on this
I just
second.
killed that run.
I gotta get over 30.
Nice, great height coming out of that
Yeah.
jump. Oh, so unlucky.
say.
I think we're going to see some big points deducted for that fall.
Yep, he said it again.
Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was
Yep.
landing.
Aluminium.
Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. Stomping that 50-50. Backflip with a perfect grab. Work with a grab at the end there. Nailing the grab coming out of that backflip. Locking in the grab during the front flip. The judges want to see grabs during the tricks, and that's exactly what they got at the end of that backflip. And into the grab on the double front flip. Stomping the triple rodeo and a grab. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick now. Oh, just going down at the end.
His mother's making him have a bad image right now too.
Straight into
But
the
he's
nose
also
press.
dealing with his actual parents.
Locking in the grab tightly during the backflip. Work with a clean grab. Clamping that grab down real hard. Nicely jazzing up that cork with a grab at the end. Really going for those points with that method at the end of the backflip. And straight into the nose press. Backflip with a perfect grab. And into the nose press. Rodeo with a grab at the end. Locking the grab into that 540. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Perfect grab during that huge triple rodeo. That wasn't so smooth that that landing hadn't been botched. 360 with a tight grab. The judges want to see grabs during the tricks, and that's exactly what they got at the end of that backflip. Laying down a clean 50-50. 360 with a smooth grab.
I finished my food. Now I'm hungry still. That I had something else to eat. That I had like chips or something.
Nailing the grab coming out of that backflip. Front flip with a clean grab. Stomping that 50-50 and straight into the nose press. Front flip with a grab. Front flip with a nicely locked in grab. Style on display with a triple backflip and ultra tight grab. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the backup. Absolutely owning the quadruple backflip with a grab and bagging the big points. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing. Huge triple backflip with a grab. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it? Oh, what a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are going to dock some big points for that.
Yes! Boom!
Even if I don't beat that score this time, that's a winning score.
So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Rodeo with a tight grab. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360. Holding onto the grab during that 360. Dropping a grab into that front flip, just what the judges want.
Yeah, what?
Showing a lot of versatility on this run right into the court. A clean grab off the back of that double front flip.
Your health.
Stopping the double backflip with a grab and piling on those points. Double front flip with a grab. A dizzy quadruple backflip with a perfect grab. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Backflip with a tight, wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. .360 with a smooth grab. Rodeo with a grab.
I think this one calls savage win right there.
Did a quintuple.
It's something else to see someone so
how did we reset a bow?
Like that.
YouTube. Everything's on YouTube.
Focus all of your attention on this woman.
Because the mother made it seem like he was a bad guy. Because she literally walked out too far and she was about to get hit by a car. Well, by an ambulance, and he grabbed her and stopped her from getting hit by the ambulance, but he also messed up her arm by doing so.
Well, sucks for her.
But the thing about it, though, is that when they went back in to get her arm examined, she was basically making it sound like that he was like a bad person. And then, at the same time, the doctor apparently knew him because he brings his son in a lot. Because his son gets hurt a lot, so they were putting two and two together to make it seem like he was abusing his kid. So, yeah. Hey, dog person, get off my blanket. Get on your own.
Dog person.
We've already gone over this.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. We've already gone over this.
You're an idiot.
Locking in the
You're
grab
an idiot.
tightly during
You're
the
an idiot.
Locking in the grab
Yeah,
with that
call him a dog person.
smooth 360. Laying down a
Because he's a dog and he acts like a person.
360
so,
with a
person.
very clean grab. Jump. Let's see it put to good use.
Wouldn't that be
A
wolf person, actually?
jaw-dropping triple rodeo
Werewolf?
with
Come
a
on.
grab. going down at the end.
Nothing wrong with a werewolf. Unless they're ripping your face off. No. Hi! What are you staring at?
Front flip with a grab, landing at 360 with a tight grab.
Yeah, I should do this here. Take that. What to do, what to do.
Miles of style, triple rodeo with a vice-like grab. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here.
We've got the update
locking down the grab into the 720.
Status effects. Yeah, that's because there's an event going on.
I don't know if she can do it or not. Gotta be 18.
Probably not, because she doesn't know.
Rodeo with the clean grab, holding the grab perfectly during that big 540 spin.
A rail jack
in the
is what
grab
I meant to
with
say,
that
actually.
smooth 360.
She doesn't need to have a rail jack. She can be part of a ground team.
Perfect grab during that huge triple rodeo.
Tempted yourself to find out.
That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air is put to good use. So focused, so in the zone. This is simply unbelievable to watch. 360 with a very clean grab.
Damn.
Even she looks like she's thinking she could have given more. But at the end of the day, she's still turning out solid runs at these events. The issue, she doesn't want to seem to push beyond that. Rodeo with a tight grab. Into the 360 with a smooth landing.
Stop.
That would have been so smooth that the landing hadn't been botched.
That's what you better be.
180, landing stomp. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick now. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends.
What are you doing? Get in the middle.
Oh, we felt that one all the way up here in the booth. I'm sure the judges did too.
Good. Stay there. Certain places you're not supposed to be in the next one. Beat you up.
Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the backup. Total control here. Quadruple rodeo and a perfect grab.
Stay.
Oh, what a shame. Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are going to dock some big points for that.
It says you're not watching, bro.
Oh, boosting huge air. Quadruple rodeo with a sick grab. Oh, so unlucky. I think we're going to see some big points deducted for that fall. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end.
It says one. delay.
Unbelievable! Look at the height coming off that jump. A head-spinning quad rodeo with a grab. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it. So focused, so... Oh, just going down at the end. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Rodeo with a grab. And into the nose press. A jaw-dropping triple rodeo with a grab. Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home. A big quad rodeo with a grab. That was ridiculous. That was an insane jump. Let's see if the big air... Oh, what a shame. Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are going to dock some big points for that.
Sentients can't adapt to their...
Can't?
Nope.
Good. It's gonna make me want to do it even more now.
That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick. Look at that. Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing.
Depends on how you have your set up as well.
Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Oh, so unlucky. I think we're going to see some big points deducted for that fall.
Alright, I gotta hit the rail side.
Tackle, stop, steal, working chatter, gladiator, bike shock, and touch and kill it. Oh, that's why it does so much damage with the heavy attacks. I didn't realize that.
What?
I have killing blow on it.
And into the front flip, smooth, with a very smooth landing.
The melee damage.
360, landing stomp, nice.
On heavy attack. Heavy attack wind up 60%. I didn't see
well, you really got to drop the grabs into your runs out there, and that's what we're seeing here.
Because I have a whole slot.
A big double backflip with a grab. Ridiculous skill level on that grab on the quadruple back. Unbelievable. Look at the height coming off that jump. Which so focused, so in the zone. This is simply unbelievable to watch. Unbelievable. She's delivered yet again. These runs she pulls out at every one of these events are just so incredible to watch. She comes out firing and schools every other rider out there with those huge performances.
Ow.
Everyone's eyes are on her right now, just willing her to take this win home here today. Because she has been laying down some of the biggest runs at every single event.
Be right back.
Take me there.
Okay.
Yes, that's fine.
That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched.
Yes.
I still think it's funny that it gives people in your party chat a warning that your headset's dying. I find that hilarious.
Well, whenever you're away, they can tell you.
Yeah, but it's still funny that it even happens.
Mm. Hell, I'd rather tell people when I'm not here rather than me come back and not know it and it just...
Yep.
Extra heads up.
Decent air with that jump. Time to fall. Oh! We felt that one all the way up here in the booth, and I'm sure the judges did too. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but Will wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Heating things up with a grab during that big triple backflip. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a masterclass. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. A tricked out triple backflip with a tight grab. A clean grab during that massive double cork. Killer triple rodeo with a grab. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Huge triple backflip with a grab. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a perfect grab during that huge triple rodeo. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Connecting the grab to the 1080. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Nailing that double backflip with a grab. Dropping the grab into that 1260. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Dropping the grab into the 1080. Stopping the double backflip with a grab and piling on those points. Nicely locking into that grab on the big triple front flip. Blowing everyone out of the water with a triple backflip and grab. Holding onto the grab during that 360. Locking in the grab during the front flip. Really spicing up that rodeo with a clean grab right at the end. The judges want to see grabs during the tricks, and that's exactly what they got at the end of that backflip. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. Tacking on a grab to that 1080, wow. Nice clean grab during that 900. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. 360 with a very clean grab. Backflip with a tight grab. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end. A smooth 540.
Yeah, that's done. I won that one. So I can just fuck off for the rest of this.
Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Going for the grab during that 900. .360 with a smooth grab. Nailing the grab coming out of that backflip. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck.
Someone accidentally responded back to the shit like I did.
Cork with a tight grab. Backflip with a perfect grab. A jaw-dropping triple rodeo with a grab. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Oh, what a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are gonna dock some big points for that.
Yeah, shut up, dude. I don't know if this will start
An enormous quadruple backflip with an impeccable grab. A sick triple front flip with a very tight grab. Quadruple backflip with a grab. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Locking in the grab tightly during the backflip. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch.
This one calls, yeah!
Never mind, I guess they do adapt, but they
With her
don't.
status
They
as a
do so much
favorite for
damage to
slopestyle in
Demon
South
Prime,
Korea
it doesn't
cemented,
it doesn't
the
matter.
idea of one athlete taking home
Said,
three
it looks like they do
medals
adapt
across
actually, but
three
it doesn't really
freestyle
matter because
disciplines is raised for
they
the
take
first
too much
time.
damage from it for it to really make a difference. At least with my setup, they do. I'll take huge chunks out of the Condrixes and everything.
What weapons are you using?
Redeemer Prime. Mainly to do all my damage.
My training in halfpipe, I'll do my full run but scaled down. So instead of like a double cork 12, I'll just do a 9, which is like the basic version of that until I feel really, really comfortable in the pipe. And then I start adding in the different doubles and I'll put it all together in just in time for the competition.
La première chose qu'on fait, c'est qu'on en parle ensemble en fonction de ses envies, de ses qualités et du travail qui reste à fournir pour pouvoir atteindre cet objectif-là de run. Aussi y intégrer ce que les juges réclament, de l'amplitude, de la technicité.
Making sure that I have a big trick on both walls, and I want to make sure that the switch component of my run, like the backwards component, is somewhere in the middle of the run.
It's always a very exciting process and something that I thrive on, and the adrenaline gets pumping, so it's great.
With South Korea looming large, preparation is stepping up. Now, the goal is to practice tricks she might utilize during each competitive event of the season. Half-pipe training is now an act of constant repetition, and time on it is spent practicing to perfection. However, not all countries have the infrastructure to accommodate the long training regime. Battling short seasons, minimal snowfall, and a warming climate, athletes are forced to chase winter across high altitudes. This chase leads her to the Alps, and once acclimatized, she can begin work on perfecting runs and tricks. In halfpipe, judges pay close attention to a number of factors, including amplitude. The greater the height during a jump, the more points awarded. So here, training is dedicated to gaining the highest amplitude during jumps, while also maintaining speed and fluidity. Style and variety are equally important during a run. So time in the half-pipe training camp is maximized, executing a specific set of tricks that will be used in runs during future events and ultimately the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. Here, the goal is to piece together a full run in the halfpipe, chaining trick after trick. She repeats this process countless times until she finally settles on something she will perfect for the Olympic Winter Games in South Korea in 85 days.
I fucking hate halfpipes. I hate halfpipe. Ow.
Aujourd'hui, les runs, ils sont tellement compliqués techniquement et ils demandent tellement d'engagement physique qu'on peut pas les faire beaucoup. On peut pas les répéter, c'est pas possible. Au bout d'un moment, ton corps, il va dire laisse tomber, ça marche pas. Donc ce qu'on peut faire, c'est les répéter dans la tête.
We knew what the Olympics course was going to be like in Sochi, so I had my run down before I even got there. And when we got there, I had mentally done my run so many times. Without the last trick that I didn't ever tried. But besides that, I had done every trick in my head a million times. So training for your run at the Olympics or anything like that is 90% mental, and then it's 10% putting it together while you're there. Which is kind of crazy because a lot of people think just, you're there, you're improvising and everything, but really, yeah, you're pretty much just mentally training before the Olympics for, months out.
We are one step closer to history being made in the 2018 Olympic Winter Games here in Pyeongchang. If she can pick up enough points to take home a second medal after securing a gold in slopestyle event 3 days ago. For me, I already feel like we're part of one of the most amazing sporting stories ever told. And in the next 60 seconds, we could be writing the next chapter.
For some coaches, what separates real champions from the other athletes is their mindset. In competition, athletes must adapt their runs according to what's come before them, which means strong mental skills are key to winning. But some use tactics such as positive visualization of the runs they prepare as a means of enhancing their mental state. This is why he uses this method to prepare for the competition.
Nice clean grab during that 900. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive pumps just going down ahead. Rodeo 540. Slamming that grab down real hard.
Oh my god, I got 156 intrinsics I didn't even know. Jesus Christ. I guess this gives you intrinsics. I have no idea when I got that. I also don't recall how low I actually was before I started doing this.
Still awake? I think she probably fell asleep.
She said something about taking off her headset earlier. Or she was probably just talking about her ears, I forget.
One of the things I love about skiing is coming up with a run, and when you get to the course, you have a day or two of practice to try and figure out what your run's going to be for that course. It's cool because it's almost like a little bit of a strategy game. You want to come up with a run that has all these different components that you know a winning run needs to have. You have to have variations.
After a long summer of intensive training, it's straight into the first event of the season on the road to South Korea. And while previous events were vital for preparation, the pressure to continue to deliver high-caliber performances in events such as this half-pipe competition in the Alps is immense. From this moment on, failure is not an option for her.
Now, everyone's aware of the fact we are officially in Olympic season. And let me tell you something, every athlete out here is looking to win and win big, especially this lady right here. All eyes are on her after that sensational performance last season. So she's going to be looking to deliver big here today. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. Serious style on display. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Nailing that double backflip with a grab. Rodeo with a grab at the end. Look at the length of that grab on that head-spinning 14. Style on display with a triple backflip and ultra-tight grab. Oh, just going down at the end. Oh, we felt that one all the way up here in the booth, and I'm sure the judges did too. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Lots of variety from the trick bag on show here. The double backflip with a grab. Stomping the double backflip with a grab and piling on those points. That would have been so smooth that that landing hadn't been botched. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Oh, just going down at the end. Rodeo with a tight grab. Nailing that double backflip with a grab. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. A big, big double backflip with a grab. Sweet grab during that smooth double rodeo. Nice. Very nice. A tricked out triple backflip with a tight grab. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end.
Celebrations.
Huge triple backflip with a grab. Locked on grab on that double rodeo. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. That would have been so smooth that that landing hadn't been botched. Oh, that's a tight grab on that double cork. Blowing everyone out of the water with a triple backflip and grab. A tricked out triple backflip with a tight grab.
Or just kill that one.
Style on display with a triple backflip and ultra tight grab. Rodeo with a clean grab. Going for the grab during that 900. This lady continues to impress me every single time she drops into that half pipe. Let's see if she can match her very strong performance from that first event. Lots of variety from the trick bag on show here. The double backflip with a grab. Double rodeo with a grab. A ridiculous double backflip with a grab. Backflip with a tight grab. And into a big 720. Front flip with a clean grab. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the sport too much at the end. Stomping the double backflip with a grab and piling on those points. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Nailing that double backflip with a grab. Double rodeo with a perfect grab. Front flip with a grab.
The fuck?
I wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Sweet grab during that smooth double rodeo. That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched. Double rodeo with a grab. A ridiculous double backflip with a grab.
I fucking hate half pipes. You lose too much fucking speed.
Oh, now that
What
I
the
was not
fuck
expecting
ever,
at
dude.
all. Talk about bad luck. Oh, so unlucky. I think we're going to see some big points deducted for that fall.
I used to be alright.
Lots of variety from the trick bag on show here. The double backflip with a grab. Clamping that grab down real hard. What a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are going to dock some big points for that. Double rodeo with a perfect grab. Stomping the double backflip with a grab and piling on those points. Really? Again? We're seeing a lot of repetition during this run, which is not good at this level. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. A ridiculous double backflip with a grab. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Sweet grab during that smooth double rodeo. Nice. Very nice. A perfect grab during that 1080. Perfect grab during that head-spinning double rodeo. Double rodeo with a perfect grab. Double cork with a stylish grab. Nailing the grab coming out of that backflip.
Hey.
.360 with a very clean grab. Nice clean grab during that 900. Oh, that was a nasty fall. Not sure you can come back from that. You can really tell she's worked so hard to get to this level, and every time she drops into that half pipe, she pushes it to the limit. And that's exactly what she's done here. She set the bar at every event whenever she straps on the board, and she always looks so calm and collected during those big runs. Right now, everything is firing for her, so let's see if she can do the same again here today. Double rodeo with a grab. Huge triple backflip with a grab. Clamping down hard with a grab during the huge, huge 1080. A tricked out triple backflip with a tight grab. Connecting the grab to the 1080. A big, big double backflip with a grab. That would have been so smooth that the landing hadn't been botched. Killer triple rodeo with a grab. Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Style on display with a triple backflip and ultra tight grab. so unlucky. Hopefully that one stopping the double backflip with a grab and piling on the points. Perfect grab during that head-spinning double rodeo. The judges want to see grabs during the trick, and that's exactly what they got at the end of that backflip. Latching on hard with the grab, coming out of that huge 900. Backflip with a tight grab. A ridiculous double backflip with a grab. And into the grab on the double front flip. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Oh, what a shame. Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are going to dock some big points for that. Locked on grab on that double rodeo. Oh, just going down again. Huge triple backflip with a grab. Double rodeo with a perfect grab. Firing up that triple front flip with a clean grab. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Going for the grab during that 900. Nailing that double backflip with a grab.